Hi, my name is Simone, and today I am thrilled to be reading Green on Green by Dianne White and illustrated by Felicita Sala to you. Green on Green, what do we think the story is going to be about? Let's take a look at the cover and make some predictions or guesses. Okay, so for starters, I see three characters, and I see a dog and a horse as well. So I see a lot of nature. Do you? So there's a bunch of grasses, trees, a pond, a large body of water, maybe the ocean, and a ton of flowers. Hmm. Okay, I also see a lighthouse in the background, um, a small house. What else do you see? Oh wait, so based off of what we can see in this cover here, what do we think the story is going to be about? So what do you think? If I were to think about it, so because of the amount of nature, I'd say that I think that Green on Green is going to be about how nature impacts the three main characters. Okay, let's see if any of our predictions are correct. Okay, so for starters, we have a tree with these beautiful blue, purple, and pink leaves, and even a bird right next to it. And then on right next to it, we have what seems to be the same tree based off of the branches and the positioning and overall shape. But this tree has green leaves with a few yellow ones. Okay, and just to mention it, there's also a book laying on the ground. Okay, well, why do we have what seems to be the two trees, the same tree, but with two different leaves? Could it be different seasons? Could it be different, just different days where it's growing different things? What do you think? Okay, let's keep reading and find out. Green on Green. Okay, so before we can get into the book, this is the title page. A title page is just an extension of the front cover or an added-on part to it, and it just gives you a little bit more information about the story you're about to read. So for example, it says who the author and the illustrator dedicated to. Mom and Dad, and Sarah, Tom, Luca, Esther, and Maria. Okay, so now, shall we begin? Yellow the flower, yellow the seed, yellow and black the buzzing bee. Oh wait, so we see the yellow in the flowers, the seeds, and the yellow and black in the bee. What other colors do you see? Okay, I see green all over, and some trees, some plants, the grass. I also see a black and red ladybug on one of the leaves in the middle, and I see blue eyes and a blue body of water, maybe the ocean. What other things do you see that I didn't mention? Lemonade petals, sunflakes between, lemonade, sunflakes, and yellow on green. Oh, look at the dog at the bottom coming out from under the table. Do you have a dog? Does he or she also go underneath the table and try to eat the food off of it, or just beg in your lap like, please give me some food? I have a puppy. She definitely does that a lot. Okay. Well, besides the adorable puppy, we also have somebody maybe setting up or drinking some lemonade, and we have a mother who seems to be husking corn or getting it ready to eat. Spring the meadow, spring the pond, spring the season of new birds and song. Wow, that is a lot of birds. That's too many for me to count. Have you ever seen that many birds in real life, migrating or flying over you, heading somewhere? Okay, well, a notable thing to say, it says spring the season. So that means now we have a setting, which is exciting. So a setting is the place and time for a story to take place. So try to remember that in case we need to remember it later. Okay, so if springtime, so the season of spring, that is our setting. So what do you think of when you think of spring? Do you also think of meadows, ponds, and birds? If not, what do you think of? I think of blooming flowers and trees sprouting and just like a new cycle beginning. Gentle the breezes, rain between, breezes and rain, and yellow on green. Okay, so the yellow and green is the boots on the grass. And then, wow, do you see that sailboat and that bucket of water? Okay, what do you think they were doing there? That's a tough one. Okay. In my opinion, it looks like they might have been racing or just playing with them. If you have toy sailboats, so they're only about that big, so if you blow on the sails, like, um, you can sometimes get it to go somewhere. And if you have other sailboats, you can race them, and that might be what they're doing. But that also couldn't be. So, I mean, it might not be. So, what do you think that's for? Ooh, okay. This is a setting change. Do you remember what a setting is? Good job. It's the time and place for a story where it takes place. Okay, so now this seems to be at a beach with waves coming onto the shore, a ton of shells, even a crab, and a boy with a toy shovel. Okay. What do you think that boy was doing with a toy shovel on the beach? What would you do if you had a toy shovel on the beach? I know. Maybe he's going to build a sandcastle or a trench, or maybe he's going to bury one of his family members. What would you do if you had a shovel? Blue the coral, blue the shell, blue and white the foaming swell. So the swell is the part of the wave that is coming onto the shore or onto the beach. And wow, that is a lot of people, isn't it? Okay, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, half underwater though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. Wow. And they're all doing a lot of different things. Okay, so we have some people looking out to the horizon, just looking at the sea. We have some people swimming, some people diving in, some people playing in the sand. If you were at the beach right now, what do you think you would do? I think I would go for a swim. Oh, by the way, do you see something in the background that we may or may not have seen in the cover? Yeah, it's the lighthouse. Okay, so, maybe it's all the same place. If you see the lighthouse, maybe it's the same place. Okay, let's think about that. Turquoise the water, teal between, turquoise teal, and blue on green. Okay, so just so you know, turquoise and teal are colors that are combinations of blue and green. So you can see them all over the water. Okay, what do you think is going on here? Personally, I think that maybe just, if not just looking under the water, maybe it's like if you were scuba diving, this is what you would see. Okay, so we see a lot of fish, a lot of coral, some divers. So we just see a lot of marine or ocean life. Okay. Have you ever been scuba diving or just been under the ocean? Did you see any of this stuff? Did you see anything cooler? Those fish, those are pretty, aren't they? They have such beautiful colors. The yellow, the orange, the blues. Even a crab is there and a starfish. Wow. Summer the picnic, summer the peach. Summer the season of wave and beach. Okay, so now we have confirmation that this is summertime. Okay, and just looking around, I do see the lighthouse again. That's interesting. So it is the same place. Okay, so that means springtime and summertime are in the same location. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so we have a lot of people having a picnic and eating these peaches. And one interesting thing, do you notice something about the mom? She has a baby bump. She's pregnant. Okay, so, so the kid is about to be an older sibling. That should be fun. Are you an older sibling, or do you have one older sibling? You always get along with them? I have a younger sibling, and usually we get along, but not always. So, endless the sun, shade between, sun and shade, and blue on green. Do you ever read a book underneath the shade of a tree? Maybe just escape from all of the sun. And it's an apple tree, so that's interesting. Have you ever just had a fresh apple right off of a tree? Was it tastier than the ones that you could just get off of a grocery store? Ooh, you know what this is? Correct. It is a setting change, another one. Okay, so we were in springtime, we were in summertime. Now we're in a new place, in a new time. So the apple tree has a ton more apples. It has much more, many, many more apples. And there's even a bucket full of them, and there's still plenty on the tree. Excuse me. Okay, so, okay, there's also a lot more oranges, and it's just a little hazier, so it's not as vivid and bright. So let's see if we can find out what setting we are in now. Brown the squirrel, brown the mouse, brown the trees around our house. Okay, so I can see the brown in the trees, but I think I'm gonna need help finding the squirrel and the mouse. Okay, can you see them? Oh, I see them now. Okay, they're both in the front tree, the front orange tree. Okay, the squirrel is on the lower part and the mouse is on the higher part. Do you see him? Okay. Cinnamon spice, almond between, cinnamon, almond, and brown on green. Aw, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? All of that tasty, yummy food. Again, I noticed the lighthouse in the background, and that is a big meal, isn't it? So you have your breads, your maybe corn soup. What do you think that is? Some cakes, pears, a pomegranate, pumpkin, squash. Do you like all that stuff? Have you ever had that big of a meal? Do you think it's because it's a special occasion, or do you think it's just a special dinner that they're having? Fall the pumpkin, fall the corn, fall the season of toasty and warm. Okay, so now again, this is fall time, which is just confirmed by that text right there, or those words right there. Okay, so what do you see? Okay, I see a lot of pumpkins, and they're pretty big. So the kid and the dog, the pumpkins are bigger than them, and they're climbing all over them. So that's pretty big pumpkins. Okay, and the dad is playing a banjo, having some coffee or tea, and the mom, okay, well her baby bump grew. Okay, so that means she's later on in a pregnancy. So the kid is gonna be a big sibling pretty soon. That's exciting, isn't it? Okay, friends around the table, candles between, table and candles, and brown on green. That's a big gathering, a family gathering. Again, lighthouse. So springtime, summer, and fall, we're all in the same place, same family, just going through all of the different seasons. Okay. So if it's fall time, what big family gathering and dinner happens where there's a turkey, some cranberry sauce, and just a lot of different courses? What do you think it could be? I have an idea. This could just be an everyday gathering, but it could also be Thanksgiving. What's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving? Do you like the turkey or do you like the desserts? Oops. Oh, wait. Oh, we have another setting change. Okay. Well, if we had spring, summer, fall, or autumn, and now this, what do you think it could be? Anyway, so let's try to make an educated guess. So again, same place, and everything is just covered in snow, even the roof, and even the tree branches are covered in snow. Okay, and you can see there's a little bit of ice on the window, and the kid, he's just looking out, looking at the snowfall. Okay. What time of year do you think this is? It's been spring, it's been summer, it's been fall. What do you think this is? It's winter. Ah. Okay. That's fun, isn't it? All of those snowmen that you can build and snowball fights. Do you notice those snowflakes? They're all so different and unique from each other. And you know, it's a fact that, here's a fun fact for you, no two snowflakes are alike. So that one that you're looking at, it's the only one. So that's pretty cool. So it is winter time. Okay, that's interesting. White the breath, white the snow, white and black the cawing crow. The cawing crow. Okay, so I see the crow, I see a fox in the woods in the background, and we can also see their breath. That's not something you see every day. Have you ever been able to see your breath in the winter? Was it fun? Gray the sky, taupe between, gray and taupe, and white on green. So taupe is a color that is a gray with just a hint, a little bit of brown. Okay, so what colors besides gray and taupe do you see? And besides white and green? What else do you see just besides the colors? Okay, I see a lot of houses on the right corner, the top right corner. I see um, a lot of deer and yeah, there's a lot of deer and a lot of houses and we just have all of these trees and it's a really hilly landscape, which is interesting. So what besides that do you notice? Winter the sparkle, winter the chill, winter the season of hope and goodwill. We were right, it is winter. Okay, so winter the sparkle. That's probably talking about this glistening, shiny snow. Winter the chill, well, winter is very cold and chilly. And winter the season of hope and goodwill. Hope and goodwill. What could that mean? Oh, well, here's a very joyful and jolly clue. There's a huge Christmas tree there. Okay, well, the Christmas tree is there, and if it's Christmas time, then okay, well, all of these people seem to be singing. Maybe they're carolers. So carolers, they sing a bunch of Christmas songs to people to spread the Christmas cheer. Have you ever been caroling, or have you ever been caroled for? Was it fun? Peaceful the evening, pine between, evening and pine and green. Okay, well now the snow is melting. Okay, so what does that mean? When the snow melts and winter is ending, spring begins. Okay, so spring is beginning and do you see in the window what I see? Okay, the kid is officially an older sibling and now has a little baby sibling. Okay, so the mom gave birth. So now in these 4 seasons or 1 year, the kid is now an older sibling. That's a really big and exciting thing, isn't it? Would you be excited if you got a baby sibling? I think I would be. Okay, so evening in pine and green on green. Okay, and here we are to a similar photo to the first one. So it's springtime again, and we see all these flowers and the yellow and the green and some blue. And now it's not just dad, mom, and just the kid. Now there's also a baby. So in those 4 seasons, that 1 year, all of these different things happen, and they change their lives forever. So maybe that's what the story's about. Okay, well, in Green on Green by Dianne and illustrated by Felicita Sala, we went through 4 seasons. So which one was your favorite? Do you have a favorite season? Besides that, the mom also had a baby, and the sibling became an older one. So that is a pretty big life change, and those are pretty happy things happening. In the past year, or in certain seasons, or in just certain amounts of time, what exciting and happy things have happened in your life? Have you had any big life changes recently? Okay, well, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed Green on Green by Dianne and illustrated by Felicita Sala as much as I did. Okay, bye!